Okay, class, welcome. Let's get started with our lesson for the day. Today I want you to sit in ready position. How will you sit?
In ready position.
Perfect. And please listen carefully. How will you listen?
Carefully.
That's right. And please answer together. How will you answer?
Together.
Excellent answers. Thank you. Yesterday we learned how to show 3-digit numbers with base 10 blocks. Let's review. Everyone build this number in base 10 blocks. Maggie, how many flats did you use?
1,
And how many 10 rods did you use?
4,
Excellent. And how many units did you use?
5.
Perfect, you got that right. Let's try another one. Go ahead and build this with your base 10 blocks. Maggie, how many flats did you use?
3 100s.
Perfect. And how many 10 rods did you use?
4 10s.
That's right. And how many units did you use?
9.
Great. Just do a couple more. Go ahead and build this number. How many flats did you use this time?
4 100s.
And how many 10 rods?
5 10s.
And how many units?
None.
You got it. That was a tricky one, but you remembered. There was no units in that one. Okay, last one. Go ahead and build that one. All right, how many flats did you use?
2.
And how many 10 rods?
None.
Perfect. And how many units?
None.
Excellent work. Okay, now remember, 100 flat is made up of 10 10 rods, and a 10 rod is made up of 10 units. Who remembers how many units are in a flat? It's a little tricky.
Oh, there's 100. 100 ones.
Perfect. There are 100 units in 100 flat. Okay? Now, I have turned some numbers into pictures, and I need your help to figure out what the numbers are, okay? Today, you will learn how to write the number that is being shown in base 10 blocks. What will you learn how to do?
To
Write the number being shown in base 10 blocks. Perfect. This will help you to know how many hundreds, tens, and ones make up a 3-digit number. Watch me as I figure out what number this is. Step 1 is count the 100 flats. So I count the number of 100 flats. 1, 2, 3. And I write the number. So I counted, and then I wrote the number. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then we write the number. Now, how many units are in one flat?
100.
Perfect. And because we have 3 flats, this number means 300. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Step 2 is count the 10 rods and write the number. So I count the number of rods there are, 1, 2, and write down 2 next to the 3. Now you count the 10 rods.
1 2.
Perfect. So there are 2 10 rods, which means there's a total of 20 because this one has 10 and this one has 10, and that's 20. So now I know my number is at least 320 because 300 plus 20 is 320. Step 3 is count the units and write the number. So I count the units to myself, 1. Now you count the units.
1.
Perfect. And then I write that number down. Step 4 is read the whole number. So I read 321. Now you read the number.
321.
Perfect. Now I have figured out what number is being shown in these base 10 blocks. Okay, let's try another one. I'm going to draw it on the board, and we have to figure out what number it is. Okay, Maggie, what's the first step?
Count 100 flats and write the number.
That's right. Let's count together.
1
2 3 4 5 6. So we counted 6, and then we write the number. Perfect. And remember, There are 600 flats, which means that there's 600 units in total. What's the next step?
Count 10 rods and write number.
You got it. Let's count.
1,
1, 2, 3. So we count it and then we write. What's the third step?
count the units and write number.
Perfect. Let's count the units.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then we write the number. Okay, what's the fourth and final step, Maggie?
Read the whole number.
That's right. Let's read it together. 635. Great work. We were able to decode that picture. Let's see if we can do another one. Maggie, what do we do first?
Count 100 flats and write the number.
That's right. Good answer. Can you come up to the board and do step 1? Please count out loud.
100, 200.
Great job counting and great writing that too. Okay, and Maggie, what's our second step?
Count the 10 rods and write the number.
Can you come up to the board and do that?
There aren't any.
Perfect. So remember, when there aren't any, we put a 0 because that represents none. Okay, and what is our third step, Maggie?
Count the units and write the number.
Perfect. Can you come do that on the board?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Great job. So Maggie counted the units and then she wrote the number down. All right, and Maggie, what is the fourth and final step?
You read the whole number.
Can you go ahead and read that, please?
204.
Excellent reading. Okay, now I'm going to pass out a worksheet and we're going to do some practice problems. So here's your worksheet. Everyone put your finger on the first problem. Good job putting your finger there. And Maggie, go ahead and do step 1 for the class.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 800 flats.
Great counting. Okay, can you go ahead and do step 2?
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 tens.
Great job. So everyone should have an 8 and a 4 written down. Go ahead and do step 3, Maggie.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9 units.
Okay, everyone go ahead and write 9 down. Okay, everyone do step 4 in your head, please. And when I snap, let's say the answer together. Think about it. Ready?
849.
Good job. You got that right. All right, now I'm going to pass out our independent worksheet that you're all going to do on your own. Let's go ahead and do the first step of the first problem. So can everyone put your finger on the first problem? All right, everyone do step 1 to yourself. Good job. Write your answer down. Perfect. Okay, now go ahead and do step 2. Good job. I see everyone counting and writing down their second number. Now go ahead and do step 3. Good job. Write down your answer. Okay, go ahead and do step 4. And read it quietly to yourself. Okay. And everybody, let's make sure we got the right answer. When I snap, let's say the answer together. Ready? 979. Great job. Everyone got that correct. Now go ahead and complete the rest of the worksheet quietly. Raise your hand if you have a question or need help. And I'll be walking around to check to make sure you've got the hang of it. So go ahead and do that. Great work, everybody. It looks like everyone got every single problem correct. I think you really understand this lesson. You were able to decode all of these pictures into their numbers. Today you learned how to write the number that is being shown in base 10 blocks. What did you learn how to do?
To write the number being shown in base 10.
That's right. You all did a great job helping me decode the pictures. Thank you for always being in ready position and answering carefully and together. Your cooperation helped us get through this lesson fast and helped you understand the lesson. Tomorrow we will learn how to draw your own pictures for 3-digit numbers.